We are planting Vivaldi, Charlotte, potato.
Well, as you may have surmised, it's that time of year. Time for the grandkids to plant their spuds. Kyra, Olivia, Ray and Rowan have second earlies this time, so we'll see the results in about 13 or 14 weeks.
Put your potatoes in.
What potatoes?
In the green bag.
What do you got? That green bag. Oh, Mum, I want to move. Wait, is this one mine?
Yeah, I saw it there.
That bad? Daddy is squishy. One down, please go. Now you want to pick it up. Come at see.
Cover them in compost then.
Huh?
Cover them in compost.
What does it say?
Rowan,
Huh?
compost moving out.
Oh. Wait. Am I doing it wrong? Come on. Oh no, I need this.
Let me know when you've covered them in compost.
Okay, I'm done. Oh, that will do. I'm done.
So now we need to what?
Water them! No, I'm not done. This one. One's not buried.
Okay.
It's ready to make it. I'm nearly done. I've just got one more potato left. And me. That's my last potato. What? Can you just take over here? Oh, this is good. Over there. Mum, is Rose plant supposed to go that way or that way? Or does it matter? Huh?
Just put it in.
How small? Oh, just go and cover it then.
Oh my god.
Start covering. Yeah. Right there.
Right, Kyra, do you want to water yours?
Yes. Ron, you ready now? No.
Kyra, just water yours.
Put it in. Yeah, there we are. Ron's ready. What are these little yellow things? Do that. Right, Ron, you start watering. And then finish yours, Ron, start watering.
It's food for the plants, Olivia.
Huh?
Right, let's water them then.
Ron, your turn. Right, there we are. Huh? Please help. Yeah. How did I help you? Ah! Oh my god. The potatoes are.
Right, next.
Next, Lydia's turn. Don't start. Lydia's turn. Don't start, Mum. Right here.
You're finished now.
Huh?
It's finished now.
We need to find them.
Not yet. They've got to grow first.
You see, Billy? I'm going to do this one.
Oh my god.
I see one already.
Right, Kyra's turn.
See, we're doing it. Stop.
Right, that's enough then.
They're all so wet.
See, thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
That's brilliant, kids. Now it's Layla's turn.
I can't. I'm not speaking. I don't like speaking. On camera.
Right, here we go then. Layla's doing her first earlies, 3 Winstons. So 3 inches in the bottom. We're using that Miracle-Gro peat free. It's a bit looks a bit claggy at the moment. Yeah, I think it's probably got a bit damp, that's all it is, but the compost itself's alright. Loads of little fertiliser prills in there, look. Yeah. So just 3 inches in the bottom. There you go. Here's next door now, come on. And put 3 in a triangle. You know what you're doing, done this so many times. That's not a very good triangle, is it? Put them equally apart. Equilateral triangle, that's it. There we are, put some more on top now. Put a little bit in with the scoop and then I'll tip the rest on top. That's it. Where's Layla gone? Oh, there she is. Couldn't see her with her camouflage trousers on. Hi, Sam. Let's get some potatoes in. What potatoes we got?
Winston.
Oh, stick the label in, go on. Here we are then. So what we'll do now, we'll put that in the boot, put that in the back of the shed, because Layla's going to take these home with her. And when I say shed, look at that. Can you manage that? Go on then, go on then. There we are. And after Layla planted her Winstons, she made a little terrarium. I'm not even going to try and pronounce the names of these plants. It's all eums at the end and things, you know. Typical Digwell fashion. No, the camera didn't record all of it, just the finishing off bit. But I'll tell you what, it's blooming smart. Little bit of perlite on the top just to set it off. Cool, well done, Layla. And I have to say, I am quite jealous of this one. I'm going to have to get Layla to make me one as well. That's pretty good, isn't it? And of course, when we're buying the plants, we had to have breakfast at the garden centre. And when we got back, Layla made a treacle tart. And by all accounts, it was very, very tasty. Gert lush. Alright guys, I hope you can just about make out some little green things there. And they are celery. Celery seeds germinated. Tiny. And this is why you use a water bath to water them to start off with. Those grains of vermiculite on top, they're typically 2 millimeters. So those seeds are tiny. Ooh, a few more over there, look. So I shan't be pricking those out for a while. Well, here they are, 3 days later, and they certainly get a move on once they start growing. Notice Digwell's erratic seed sowing method. I reckon when I use the water like that, and they all washed out in the first little squirt, you know, nothing over that side. I'll try harder next year. Well, you're right, guys. I've got a bit to be getting on with today. I've had a sale, load of peppers. I got to package them up. I'm not going to do them just yet because I want to leave them till the last possible minute this evening. I got the box ready to go, and I've had a sale of herbs, so I'll be getting those boxed up soon. But I've got to get some of these sowings done. I mean, this is my March tray, and I'm March tin, and I'm still working through it. But I think what I'm going to do, got the packing label there, hide his address. I'm going to get the lettuce done. I've got loads of lettuce I want to get done. Yeah, broccoli, Calabrese broccoli, a couple of Savoy cabbages, carrots I'm going to leave for a little bit. I got a nice little video coming up of the carrots. Lettuce, mustard, Mizuna, mustard. I've got a few more onions to go in, so I'm going to do loads of onions this year. I've only just, I think it was 2 weeks ago, finished eating my last year's pickled onions and pickled shallots. And I tell you what, the double moisture extraction with sugar and salt, they were crunchy. I did them in September, and they were still as crunchy as the day they were picked last week or week before. So I'm going to be doing that again. I'll do another video on that. Pak choy, parsnip, and the carrots. I might start soaking those. Peas. Now, there's no rush for peas, but I might soak a few today. Spinach, I can go any time, and I've done most of the tomatoes. I ain't doing any more tomatoes at the moment. Parsley, I'll leave that. Thyme, yeah, I don't need that at the moment. Tomato. And a few herbs and flowers. Oh yeah, I'm going to get some nasturtiums started and some marigolds. So I'm going to do all that. I'm not going to show you it all, I'm just going to chat about it now. And I'll bring you back in a bit. Well, if I bring you back, I'm going to go on Cuckoo Cottage. Scott, he's doing a live in a minute, so I'm going to pop in there and have a chat. He said, ask me any questions. I got a fantastic question to ask. If I invest 2 bitcoins in UK government gilts at 0.2% compound interest rate, is it worth me doing, or should I leave them as bitcoins given the fact that they are depreciating at the rate of 5% a year? Well, he said ask anything. It's pea time. Don't get peed off watching me. 4 types. I've got Glory of Devon from the Heritage Seed Library. All 10 of them. So I'm going to do those in a little 6-cell tray. Put those one side. And the rest, they've all plumped up nicely. I read somewhere that you only need to soak wrinkly peas, but they were all wrinkly. So anyway, they all plumped up lovely jubbly. Gloria Devon, Kelvin and Wonder, Hearst Green Shaft, and one I've never tried before from Martin, cheers buddy, called Terrain. So I'm going to have a quick count, 15 cell trays from Container Wise. These are the ones that they sold a while back. I think they've stopped doing them now. Here we are, look. They're sort of slightly damaged. They've got little chips in them. They were like, £1.50 a tray. I think they've stopped doing them now. So anyway, 146 first. Number 146, and I'm using for this. I'll pan you around in a second. I'll pan you around now. No time like the pheasant. And it's the compost I'm using for the peas, Incredi Compost by Thompson & Morgan, or from Thompson & Morgan. Good stuff. It's reduced peat. It's not peat free. It's got about 20% wood in it, wood fibre. And it's, I've been quite impressed so far. I've used it for a couple of things. I've not found any great lumps of wood in it yet. You know what's going to happen now, don't you? Yeah, it's quite nice stuff. It may need a little sieving for some seeds, because some of these, wood fibre, but I think it'll be all right. But it's reduced peat, it's not peat free, so usual problem. I see reading on the the horticultural news, the industry has had a stay of execution to stop using peat. It was 2028. It's now 2030. Because, and I think the government has agreed, because it's on a government website, DEFRA or something, I don't know where it was. It does say that the alternatives are not very good. I think we all know that, guys. Yeah. Seems like a lot of people in the industry have complained quite heavily. Let's have a quick count. We've got 15 cells. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 20. There's 60. There's at least 60. Right. So I'm going to do 4 in each, I reckon. So bear with me. There we are. Right, here we go then. Any that are poking out, just poke them back down again. And it's a bit nippy tonight. It's supposed to be down towards 0 again. So what I'll do, I shall just, I'll just leave these in the greenhouse for now, just for one night. There we are. That's me sowing peas. Give them a good water in. And that's it, guys. I'll bring you back, well, if I remember, when the rest of the trays are done. Right, there we go then. Peas done. So that's 5 lots, isn't it? Because I've got, what do they call them? Douche Provence in the veggie pod. There's 5 lots this year. Hopefully get some decent peas. Right, while I'm out here, I'm going to put on these Black Beauty aubergines. And I got to prick out these hashtag Rooty Weed Challenge. No, hashtag Swedeabega Challenge. Swedes. I'm going to use that Incredi compost again. I quite like it actually. It's it's a step towards the right direction anyway. For me, because I like peat, as you know. Peat's all right. Wrong with peat. Wee bit in the bottom. Go on, I need him potting on. Look, go on, Bennett. Been a bit lax there, Steve-o. Yeah, there we go then. Right, And if I remember showing you that this last year, if you've got square pot into square pot, if you try and do them like that, you've only got a little gap around the outside. I'll zoom in a little bit. If you put it like that, you've got great big gaps there to get the compost in, look, see? Whee! God, another secret gone. Right, let's see if we can see it better now, look. When you've got a square pot, and you've got a square pot to go in it, if you put it like that, you haven't got an awful lot of room around the outside to get your compost in. But if you put the pot like that, you've got these nice big triangles to fill up. So that's what I do. I'm using this one because it's already got a little bit of compost in it, so it won't fill up properly. And just sprinkle it in there, give it a poke down. Need a bit more. And do your usual thing, wiggle the pot around a bit. Let's get it. Trying to get so the walls stay whole. Oh, can we see it? Can we see it? Can we see it? There we are, look. That's so much easier. And then we get rid of that bottom leaf. Go on, he's potting on, look at that. You know what you've got to remember now is don't put it in square, put it in at an angle. There we are. Cool, and then back in the greenhouse with them. Right, and while we got it all out, let's get Danny's swedes done. Yes, I'll use those for this. What we got here, the number 46, they're a bit spindly. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, I'm going to go up that size, I'm going to put them in that size pot. So I'm just going to podge these out actually, I'm not going to push the whole lot out. There's the two decent swede. And I'll do the small ones. No, let's do them all at the same time. There we are, see that they're not very big, these ones. Erratic germination, but it did say that. Oh, there we are. Well, let's get these out of the way a minute. Gotta get these turnips planted. I wasn't going to put them in the veggie pod, but I may just. There we go. Nice and deep. Nice plugs. Agriland plug trainer. Be upset if it wasn't nice plugs, wouldn't you? There we are then, that's me all done for the day. Right, just before I wrap up for the day, a quick one. Many thanks to Scott at Cuckoo Cottage. Thanks a lot, buddy, latest member. Means a lot, my friend, thank you very much. And Tony O'Neill's latest masterpiece has been released. Your first vegetable garden, starting on the right foot for success. And I'll tell you what, guys, this is it's a brilliant book. It's full of useful information. Now, before I say anything else, if you're going to buy this, be careful that you buy the right version. This one is the American version. There's nothing there. The UK version has a star there. Yeah, star. And it says in there UK. So make sure you buy the UK version. I'll put a link to both in the description below, okay? But I mean, it says your first vegetable garden, but I tell you what, I've picked a few things up, and I'm sure there's quite a few other creators who could read this and learn a bit, you know what I mean? What we got? Why grow your own vegetables, gardening spaces, plant health, weather considerations, preparing the ground, propagation, growing vegetables, growing herbs, and managing pests and diseases. And you know, it is beautifully illustrated. Pictures to tell you, look, what can I say, guys? It's a great gardening book. It really is. So, well, good luck with this one, Tony. I know it's been a while in the making. It looks good to me. So, oh, red spider mite. I better read that bit. Anyway, take care, guys. Catch you on the next video. Brilliant. As if on cue.